Aruba Certified Design Associate Exam HPE6-A66 dumps questions are the best material for you to study all the related objectives. Share some HPE6-A66 exam dumps questions here. 1. A customer requires a campus core virtualization solution that supports a dual control and management planes, as well as active-active forwarding paths. Which solution would meet the customer's requirements? A. Mesh stacking, BVSX, C. Backplane stacking, DVSF. 2. A network architect imports a floor plan defined in a PNG file format. What is the function of the measurement tool in Aruba's Visual RF? A. Define the appropriate dimensions of each object in a floor plan view. B. Define the appropriate dimensions of a floor plan and building view. C. Define the appropriate dimensions of a floor plan view. D. Define the appropriate dimensions of each room in a floor plan view. 3. A company needs an upgrade of its access layer switches. The solution requires that devices connected to the access layer be authenticated and their traffic processed by the firewall features of the Aruba mobility controllers. Which solution should the company implement? A. POPI mobility, B. Dynamic segmentation, C. IPsec tunneling, D. GRE tunneling. 4. A customer is purchasing Aruba 555 APs for a new wireless network. The APs will be pre-staged as campus APs, CAPs, and be managed by a controller solution during the pre-staging process. Console access to the APs might be necessary. Which console connection cable should the customer purchase for the 555 APs? ARJ45, BRS232, CUSB-A, D micro B USB. 5. A customer has a need to track traffic patterns and anomalies on a pair of ArubaOS CX8400 series switches. Which technology will the customer need to deploy for these switches? A. Mobility First, B. NetEdit, C. Network Analysis Engine, D. ClearPass. 6. A high-end theater venue will be implementing an Aruba wireless solution using ceiling and wall-mounted APs. The venue wants to ensure that the APs blend into the ceiling and wall environments. What solution should the customer use to ensure that wireless coverage is not hampered? A. Place the APs above the ceiling and behind the walls. B. Place a strip of tape over the LEDs. C. Order Aruba AP covers for the APs. D. Paint the APs to match the ceilings or walls. 7. A network architect is designing a new Wi-Fi solution for a small university. The solution will involve 2 mobility controllers that will be clustered at the campus core because students use a lot of video in both the dormitory rooms and in the classrooms. The solution will need to support 50 gigabits per second via link aggregation between the controllers and core switches. Which solution would most cost-effectively meet this requirement for the campus core? A. Aruba 7220 mobility controllers and 3810M switches. B. Aruba 7210 mobility controllers and 5406R switches. C. Aruba 7240XM mobility controllers and 3810M switches. D. Aruba 7280 mobility controllers and 5406R switches. 8. What is the main key for a network design to ensure users have a good experience running their applications? A. Provision adequate bandwidth. B. Provide appropriate AP density. C. Determine the number of users per location. D. Implement appropriate security controls. 9. When determining a customer's agenda and clarifying their expectations for a new HPE, Aruba deployment, which two questions should be asked during the stakeholder checklist? Select 2. A. What business problems are you trying to solve? B. What is the networking experience of on-site personnel? C. Which help desk system is deployed? D is a request for proposal or actual bill of materials, BOM, required. E. What is your anticipated growth of the environment? 10. A network designer is documenting the number of physical sites for a customer that is within the scope of a redesign project. When determining the network purpose at each site, on what should the designer focus at each site? Select 2. A. Types of users and their devices. B. Ceiling height. C. Square footage. D. Number of buildings. E. Number of users.